Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting!
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers...
Well, that's a shame.
The fact remains that I don't...
Who's Changman?
A book collector who lives... He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is... Apologies, my liege. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Jingsa? My pleasure, fellow...
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting!
The heavens are Uh-huh. And what do you want?
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume.
Huh. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Wrong. That was my life. Unless you have other business here, I'm done.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn volumes.
Legend of the Shattered
What? But we don't?
That work was a... But over time, it was the work. Barely any copies of the...
The later edition inexplicably went out of print. Almost as...
Yes, that's right. How did I forget?
You mean you...
Yes.
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like... I'm sure you don't need me to remind you.
Oh, but you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price.
That's your business. The question...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either
Just who do you think you are?
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of...
Guhua clan? Oh, there was me.
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my...
Get a load of this guy. And you, Chang? You're sick.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get...
Oh, what does it...
3 long years I have waited for this.
All right, give it a rest. Just...
Hey, where are you going?
I swear I'll reclaim my lost fortune.
So, you like reading?
Oh, amazing!
Hello, Xingqiu?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt.
Why do you give up on your book search?
Oh, so now you can hear...
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth and I meant every word I said to Chang. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help Of course I do. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take...
You're still here? Would it... Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a saying that goes...
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place.
It's cute, but you picked the wrong time, you little...
I may be young, my...
Oh, great.
Are you... Over here! Blink!
You're open! Oh, so sorry.
Over here! Steady as stone.
You're open!
Let me weave you a verse. Blink! Time to act. Time to act.
You're open!
Look at me.
I thought that was just a regular... You won this round, but you better watch your back.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I long to restore
They've gone for now.
I'll see to it that it's not like the Fatu. There must be a deep... He mentioned
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into.
You really have stuff to do?
Wow, so that's...
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in... Fine, but from now...
Who goes there? How strange. We're not... The Master's dealing with some urgent business today.
Urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major...
So, where is he?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to no, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show...
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when he's busy negotiating...
Thank you. May your business forever...
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of... Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case... Seems business is booming at the Shinua kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there.
You do tell the cleverest jokes there.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have...
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being...
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapid, but it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that we are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. You may suddenly find our goodwill.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know.
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding. Who knows if Guwa Geek has made any progress? You said you had other things to look at, when actually all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just...
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do, my liege. For reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand.
But why would you want to get them involved? Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems having such big backing would be great.
No need to worry about that. From what I know, once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and...
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want...
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from...
Hey! Stop!
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can he actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment!
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhuaki...
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist for him to correct the error of his ways. He must feel for himself this. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable—
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up, but Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy—
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for— First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another—
Of course. We are not expect—
Wow! So many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the cellars in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least... Yeah. Yeah.
New stock at Seago Antiques?
The key here is... Hi! Anything... You want all my core lapis? Well, that's sad. None are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly... Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the...
You'll have a blast.
A copy of each invoice is sent to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the... Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnaya. No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just clearly no shortage.
Oi! Shh! Keep your voice down. All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need. All of it would be far more than you actually want. Feiyun Commerce Guild? If it's for the Feiyun
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next... Are you in charge of the core lab?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all... As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so...
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest of...
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave.
All right. We'll pay. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want... There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell. So maybe you could go and look for the car? Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to count...
That's that, then. Absorption test. Stand clear. Enhanced animal module 75.
Dodge this!
Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would. Yeah.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
Steady as stone.
Absorption test. Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Cool it!
all to me! Absorption test! Huh.
Another one down. Here we go! Quick, make...
I'll catch up. Leave it all to me. Stand clear.
That's it, all right. That's...
Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance.
Oh, yeah! We found it! Make a note of the That guy said there were 5 cards in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Here, we've made a note of the cards' locations.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official.
Done and dusted! Yeah! We make a great team, don't? Now for the final stop on our Corlapis crawl.
Someone needs assistance.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, you wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40%.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price? I can't believe it. Oh, but Gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I...
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna
Huh. Okay, then. But tell me, what on earth do you plan...
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so, anyway, let's get going, because it...
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without—
You better believe it! We're the ones who've been doing all the work! What?
well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself complete Divine Halberd and the way the story develops, how blessed we are.
And this is related—
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who... So go on, then.
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor. He panics. Without the good, he hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful so
So it was you!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stock—
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another. Was it not one of your own men who said, this—
You click, Master, if you please.
Animal test 6308. I must leave. Nope.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze!
Prepare yourself. As a dutiful maid would.
Rain cutter.
Can't run from death.
Impressive.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off!
Might I remind you that the Fatui's...
What are you saying? Matt,
Then figure it out by your...
don't go.
My lord, what are you...
Thanks to this valiant young man.
My lord?
You are the heir of the Feiyun...
Indeed, my liege. I am
Drats! I've been...
Gentry Moutsai. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do.
You meddling swine!
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for 3 times the market rate.
How dare you
Deep breaths now. On behalf of the Feiyun...
You? So that massive stash of Mora...
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound and...
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you... Paimon read in one of these martial... Paimon's toast! And sorry! Very sorry!
Calm down. Since...
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a...
Jokes aside. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shadow... I did nothing. And hence, to have made such valiant and
My lord,
Please inform my... Might this merit...
For all your clever long words, the fact...
What?
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuade... Oh, I did...
Thank you in advance for returning...